Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to... And the Dukes will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Rogers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense will go to work first. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense.
Breaks into the open. Quick step and go. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back, and he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Hart. Fires to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Gonna swing it on second down. On the move, he fires. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. The give on the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Givens. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
By the receiver.
The Huskies will hustle to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Brings up second down.
We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So after the roughing the kicker penalty, another chance for this offense, and if they can pay it off, they'll take the lead. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the third game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing.
Touchdown, James Madison! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown.
10, Northern Illinois, 7.
Coming out with it, it's Rodgers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They'll open this drive. He unleashes a long one. It's caught. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Dropping back, it's Hart. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bermudez. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got him. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Dukes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Givens. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line, it's Taylor. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their 1st sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. To the air, it's Hart. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. To the air on 1st down. He's got an open man. It's a seam wide open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, James Madison.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
24, Northern Illinois, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Pulls it fired complete. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there has been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking to throw, it's Hart. He's got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move and looking deep. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The give from the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout, NIU.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a big gain. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through two quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeford Stadium.
skis. We'll try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Barber. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. A quick pass to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play. Brings up second down.
They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
Plucks it out of the air. Still running at the 40. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets into the 30.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Grab behind the line. It's Bermudez. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Hart. He's got his man. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Off play action on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. It's Webster. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Riley. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Northern Illinois right back to the line. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Behind the chains now on second and long.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Snagged in the middle. It's Taylor. Going for the goal line. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down and more.
It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Michigan. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Unloads it left. Got a man, it's Pfeiffer. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab, it's Ellis. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Pulls it in, it's Taylor.
Look, it's a nice gain, but I don't know if it's worth the seconds they're losing on the game clock. In this type of situation, you got to be throwing at least to the first down markers, or you got to be throwing to the sidelines to get out of bounds.
And the Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got it in the middle, it's Givens.
The third down.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
40. First down for the offense.
He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Riley. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
He's brought down.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Riley. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Takes the easy one to the back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Dukes will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Got a man, it's Riley. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Second down, they'll go to the air. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lets it fly. Grabbed in the middle. It's Taylor. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And first down.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can